Wait till you see what's for dessert. Hey friends, this is Mrs. Wolfie, and today I'm making a dump cake. An apple cream cheese dump cake. I had to try it. Now here's what you're going to need. Now I've seen this made with a large casserole dish that called for 2 cans of pie filling. Well, I'm only doing 1 because there's just us. I'm hoping the 1 can of pie filling will do the job. If not, we'll just leave out some of the crumble and some of the cream cheese. So you're going to want 1 or 2 tubs of cream cheese. Now, you can get whipped if you want, but they didn't have any in the store, so this is what I have. You're going to need a 1/4 pound of melted butter. How many ounces is this? I don't know how many ounces this is. A can of pie filling, cream cheese, and yes, I'm going over to the dark side and using an actual cake mix. I've got to see what all the fuss is about. Now, the reason I'm using apple is A, that's all they had in the store, and B, apples and cheese just go together, right? So why not? Let's get started. Oh my God, folks. I'm sorry. I forgot to turn the power on when I opened the camera, when I put it on its tripod. What I have here is my buttered casserole dish, 1 can of pie filling, and now I am just, it looks like it's only gonna take 1 package of cream cheese. Now they called for whipped cream cheese, but the store didn't have any. And this looks like it's going to be just fine. Because it's not whipped, I doubt it will spread very nice. So let me just try and smooth this down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Kind of swirl it all through there. It looks awful, but you don't want a bite that doesn't have cream cheese in it, right? This is why the whipped cream cheese apparently works so much better. But I'm just gonna boop, boop, boop. And mix that all in there. I have no idea what I'm doing. If you use whipped cream cheese, you don't really have to spread it. You can just swirl it kind of all through. Now, we're gonna take, Gracie, back away. We're gonna take our Duncan Hines Super Moist Cake, because that's what was on the shelf at the store. This is a golden yellow cake. So, this is probably going to be way too much, but we'll see. And into this, I'm just going to pour that melted 1/4 pound of butter. Now, I know people do putting butter pats all over top. I tried that once. It did not work for me. So, we're just going to make this. Oops. Use our hand now. And we just want this into a crumble. See how it's much easier than just putting a whole bunch of pats of butter on top? I'm just going to start crumbling this lovely yellow cake all over. You just want to make sure it will spread to a certain amount, but this is going to be perfect, I think. I honestly think this is going to be perfect. So if you wanted to make this bigger, like if you want to use a big double-sized casserole dish than this one, just use 2 cans of pie filling and 2 tubs of cream cheese. The cake you don't have to add to. And this is going into a 350-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Keep an eye on it. It all depends on your oven. Is our apple cream cheese dump cake. Wait for dessert. Okay, now is the time. This has actually cooled down nice. It's a lot of cake actually, folks, but oh, this looks really good. Oh, you can't believe how good it smelled when it came out. Not bad for store-bought ingredients. your cream cheese apple dump cake, dear.
Oh my, look at that.
Try and get a little bit of everything because there's apple pie filling, there's cake, there's cream cheese. Gracie!
Trying to get a little bit of everything here. Chunk of apple.
You never say that about my homemade stuff.
This is homemade, is it not?
No, it's a box cake mix, a jar of apple pie filling, and cream cheese.
Oh, you still made it.
Well, okay, thank you.
Grace approves.
So does Daddy.
So does Dad.
Thank you, dear. Well, this is Mrs. Wolfie. And as far as making a dessert with all these store-bought ingredients, Daddy enjoyed it. And once in a blue moon, it does not hurt to have fun. Okay, here's what I thought of after the fact. Because I was dividing that in half, I used the whole cake mix. Now, if you were making this a 9 by 13 one, use 2 pie filling, 2 cream cheese, 1 cake mix. However, if you want to keep it the same size as I did, I noticed that the cake on the top was a little bit overwhelming. So you may want to divide the cake mix in half after you've added the butter and press half of it into the bottom. Then put your pie filling and your cream cheese, and then put the rest on the top. It would make it easier to get out of the pan, and I think that would do wonderful, wouldn't you? So, I mean, there's 2 or 3 ways you can do it, but enjoy it. Take care. God bless.